Good morning, everybody. I am getting ready to take my space. Surely you can see my head. Well, most of it. Let me go ahead and change that a bit. Hello, Neil, Marcia, everybody at home. So happy to be with you. So nice to just sit and take a deep breath. I feel you with me as always. Let me make sure that anybody else is trying. Okay. Thank you, Marcia. Fantastic. Move this here. Let's already start a few minutes of meditation. Those of you that are already logged in, roll your shoulders up and back, and then take the arms up, reach up, and you can look up. And then exhale, bring the hands to the heart in a prayer pose. And as you close the eyes, visualize a bright light in your heart. I have lit up my candle, and I have my elephant statue here near me, reminding me of good things and power, of choice and consciousness and all good in the world. So as you sit, close the eyes, see your own light in your heart. This is the light of your soul. Visualize it and see it and feel it. Inhale it. As you exhale, see it expand even more. Inhale, gather a portion of it between your palms. Exhale, see your hands glow like a flame. Again, inhale, breathe into your belly. Exhale, move your hands up slowly towards the crown. Feel your head, your senses, your brain with your own light. Put your wrist on top of your head. Exhaling fully. Inhale, take your hands to your head. Lift that light up with intention. Overlap your fingers, extending the arms above the head. Concentrate, breathe. Really literally see and feel your own light and begin to spread it all around you slowly and easily, palms facing the body. A beautiful shimmering white light, creating a cocoon around you. Then extend your arms in front of your hearts. Continue to sit upright, breathing in, breathing out. And when you're ready, seal the light into the earth. It's all around you, 360. An arm linked away, even further, but at least we know we can touch and we can create our cocoon consciously, deliberately. Sit and enjoy your own light. So good morning again, everyone. It is 9 o'clock, and oh, hi, Sabrina. I'm so glad you made it this morning. Um, I want to pretend like we just got here. A couple of us meditated for a few minutes beforehand. So go ahead and set yourself off a comfortable seated posture. And this morning we're going to use the wall or a chair nearby to put our legs up on against or over and to start the class. But in just a moment, I wanted to have everyone, all of us, gather. You can even hold your arms out like this as if you're hugging. Air hug, hug a person, just feel them, bless them. I'm hugging and blessing all of you. And I'm so glad you're here. You can even touch your own, hug your own self as if you're hugging another and feel the, even though I see you, but I can see you. And so know that I am so grateful that you are here with me. None of us are alone, right? Okay. So take the time. If you have a candle, I always light up a candle. I can't even see it but it's lit, okay? And this is a little beautiful, beautiful statue, wooden statue, brought to me from India, from Sally. Sally brought this to me from India a few years back. And the funniest thing on the bottom, it says made in China. Ha! So I love it. When the trunk is up, they say brings good luck. I love elephants, and they represent to me the archetype of power of choice within us, the power of our consciousness. This is perhaps the most important time in our life. So I realize this internet is wobbly, even though I purchased a very heavy duty router from Cox Communication last week and thinking it's going to solve the issue. Apparently not. So forgive me and everybody involved. There's another piece ordered to connect the computer directly to the wall. This way we don't have to count on Wi-Fi. So, okay, let me just check in. We're calling roll. There's Janice. I think she's on. She sent me a kiss. So, Leslie and Catherine are here. Hi. And Sabrina. Yes, yes, yes. Okay. So, forgive the technology. I will fix this issue. And I am working along with one of my long-term students, Tom, and he is going to get with me with my tech guy, my website person, Trace, and we're going to work on making the website, the whole checking in and all of that, much more friendlier and easier. So hang in with me. This all should be done by no later than end of the week. So the elephant, think about the power of choice. So in this situation, the pandemic, that it feels like the whole world has been sent on a retreat to really look inside and see the power of our choice. Transformation is most of us are very, very interested in. make a choice to move forward in life, deliberately, consciously, for the good of all, most of all our soul's journey. So the mystical aspects of our beingness um, are revealed to us through faith and choice and however, at times like this, sometimes we feel helpless. We feel like this is the end of our story. Like we are forced to just be and not do anything. So it feels that way. It feels disempowering and helplessness. And I wanted to this morning dedicate this practice to the power of choice. So the fate and destiny, what are they? How does the universe work with us when we are confronted with such a global or situation that we have to we can't make as much money, we can't go as many places, we cannot be with so many people. So what do? Do we feel helpless and go into a depression, or like go into the stories in our head that let me just finish writing the last part of my story? Or do you go forward and make choices in that moment, even if it's tiny inside of you, creative ways to take yourselves forward and say, maybe I want to make as much money. Maybe I have to do my work in a different way. Maybe I have to settle and adjust, adapt to delivering groceries for a while until I can, make more money or do my work the way I want to do it. It's about maneuvering, navigating yourself through life, making positive or creative um, personal choices for the good of all. And why I'm bringing this up this morning and dedicating this practice to that and just talking away is because that is the essence of yoga. Okay? So, yoga is a union of your consciousness, your awareness, your deep breaths into breathing into that tiny choice in that moment, because it matters. Your choice makes a difference in my life and vice versa. So we're all in this together. What you do with your life, what you do every day, how you treat yourself and others, and what are you doing with your life right now, depending on your mission, your calling, your karma, your makeup when you were born. All of these yoga and Ayurveda explain the mystical aspects of human beings as well as the biology of us. So this morning, maybe might be a good time, if you're game, if you want, look inside. As you close the eyes or keep them open, whatever, it's up to you. But as long as you're paying attention, think about letting go. Forget about who you were even this morning before you turned on the computer. Forget about how you were dealing with your choices. Forget about what you were doing for a living and blah, 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 blah. We're recreating like a phoenix process this morning. The phoenix is this beautiful bird that burns into ashes, and its tiny baby phoenix rises, right? And maybe I didn't say it like mystical enough, but you get the idea. Maybe do the phoenix process this morning with yourself. How's that? So close your eyes, turn your hearts, however you want. Take 3 deep breaths. Clarify your intention for class. Simple, clear, direct intention. And then put your hands together by your forehead, seal it into the third eye. That means see an expression of yourself, the way you are becoming, the way you want to become. See your lives transformed. See yourselves adapted to this new situation. Inhale, seated in the altar of your heart. Thank yourselves for making time for your yoga. Thank yourselves for this time that you dedicate to such practice. Very important. And gently bow to yourself. And ask, or rather give thanks to that force that gave you life. Thank your soul for trusting you with this body. Thank yourselves for all that you do to be the best you can be. And now, slowly open your eyes, come back. And as I promised, we're going to start the class with legs up the wall, or put your legs on top of a chair or a couch, okay? I know that Devin doesn't have a wall in the room he practices yoga with us, but you can put your legs on top of a couch or a chair. So I will demonstrate. And not all of us have props at home, but you can just go simply with your body, legs up the wall. But I'm going to use the bolster to show you first. You may hold onto the bolster, scoot your buttocks towards the wall, and then this way. You have to make sure your head is on the floor. Your shoulders are on the floor, and your shoulder blades are half and half on the floor. Your ribs are on the bolster, your lower backs, and your buttocks are kind of hanging off the bolster, okay? You go here, make sure your necks feel nice. You don't need to put anything under your head unless you really want to. Slip something really light, thin under your head. I'm going to exit the posture so I may demonstrate. But whoever got there, stay there. You don't have a bolster. Simply take a thin cover or like a blanket, and you can bend your knees. You can stretch your legs. Whatever is comfortable for your backs. All right? So as you go, close the eyes and begin to reach your arms above your head. Reach, hold. And by the way, I'm going to... Becky's here. Uh-oh. Oh. Keeps losing sound. Becky says you can't hear me. Hello, Devin is here. I will respond back to your text today. I promise. I apologize. Okay, maybe I'll switch from AirPods to just a regular voice. I hope this will help. Sometimes they're causing issues too. So hang in there. Everybody bring your arms alongside you. Take a couple of deep breaths. And just relax. Inhale. Exhale. One more time. And then just drop. Drop. Okay, let me see if that solved the issue. Okay. Becky, if you have your phone nearby, text me, let me know how that goes, if you can still hear me. If this is clear, if it's better, the voice, the sound. So I have my cell phone nearby. If anybody anytime has a question, a comment, feedback, by all means. And I announced that I have ordered a piece, and I got it last night for the computer to be plugged into the wall directly, so we don't have issues with disconnecting the Wi-Fi, and it was not the right part. So I have to order another part and return this, and so it'll take a couple of days. God bless the Amazon employees and everything. So take a moment to feel your backs release into the floor. Release your backs into the floor. Pay attention to your backs. As you pay attention to the back, maybe now everybody bend your knees and release the arms alongside you. And with your next inhalation, let us all breathe into the belly. As you expand the belly, let the lower back drop and relax. So use your inhalation to relax your abdomen, to relax your backs. Release the back. 3 more deep breaths. So as you inhale, the belly rises. As you exhale, the belly falls. Wonderful job, everyone. Now go ahead and bring your knees one by one into your chest and roll side to side a couple of times easily, gently. Breathe deeply as you go. A couple more times. Reach. Take your legs to the right, move your arms to the left. Bring yourself to the center and up and over to the other side. Now, mind you, go very, very limited movements so that you're strengthening and stretching the side body, stretching the legs, and you're strengthening yourself at the same time you're stretching. So flex those feet, squeeze those legs together, side to side like a pendulum, like a small smiley face, arms reaching above the head. Make sure your shoulders are happy. Inhale to the right. Exhale, and then good arms. Hug your own knees into your chest. Roll side to side. And let go of all tension in your shoulders. Very, very good. Now, as you stay in the center, roll your ankles, circle your ankles. Circle the ankles the opposite direction. Flex the point your feet. Now place one of your legs on the shin. Keep your back on the floor. Just press that left leg or whichever leg is into your chest alongside your body and pressing it down toward your ribs, towards the floor. Take a deep breath here. The belly is open, free, and easily breathing into. Keep the other leg actively on the wall or just straight up towards the sky so that you can get a good stretch in your calves, your heels, your Achilles tendon area, the hamstrings. Now lift the head and neck for just a moment. If your left knee is inside, take your left hand, grab that foot, take your foot up, put your head back down on the floor. It's a half baby pose. And if you want to, you can throw the strap over that left foot and pull up the strap. But you want to keep that knee pressing down towards the floor. Hold. And release it slowly back to the wall. Inhale, exhale. And go ahead and bring the other leg into your chest. Rotate that ankle, pressing the leg towards the side body. Let the belly be exposed and open and free. And keep the other leg straight. Squeeze your thighs. Hold. And when you're ready, and if you want to, lift up and grab the other foot, pressing the foot down. Take your left hand or the opposite hand, pull the flesh of your belly in from inside that leg, pressing it down. Remember to relax your other arm alongside you. Remember the relaxing shoulders, both of them. Hold. This is releasing a lot of tension in the hips. And that's enough. Letting go. Take your legs up the wall. Reach the arms above your head. And exhale, knees into your chest. Roll off to the right side. Rest on the right side for a little bit. we want to just gradually come up to a seated pose. We don't want to give the body a shock. Rub your back, rub your belly. And then when you're ready, gently and slowly use the strength of your arms and the hands and the legs to come up to a seated child pose. If you have your bolster, bring it into the game. Bring it on your mats. Open your knees wide. Put your big toes 3 inches apart. Knees are wide. If your knees are tender, slide behind your knees like that. Okay. So, and then push back. Elbows are sliding away from your knees, but or alongside you and by the knees. But if you go out, let them be comfortable. You don't have to stretch arms. Just drop your knees, drop your elbows. Feel the back posture. Putting the bolster aside, you can go right here. Breathe under your arms. Breathe under your arms. So this Friday at 3 o'clock, you are welcome to register for my free introduction workshop to yoga therapy to release trauma. If you'd like to join me, please go to the website and sign up, and I will send you a Zoom link to join me. And then it will include about a 20-minute guided meditation to bring peace and comfort to you and your families. So just throw that in there and let yourself relax at this time. You are relaxing, doing nothing, but your body is shifting in a paradigm way. It's a huge shift in the body. When you open the hips, when you release the back, a lot happens inside. Lots of flexibility and inner strength is happening right now. Now lift your head, turn your head to the opposite direction. Concentrate on breathing deeply into your belly, your chest, under the arms. Notice how you can now in this posture feel your backs expand when you inhale. And then bring your hands by your knees, push up into a seated posture. Now push the bolster away, like have the tip of it or half of it on the mat. With the props, but if you don't have any props, that's okay. Please be okay with really not having the props. If you want them, call me, I'll deliver to your house. You can send them to you. If you wanted some, or you can order them on Amazon if you want, whatever it's easier for you. But the props really are nice. It's very, very much supportive the body. We want to little by little forehead on top of the bolster, and it's really cool. It's very, very good for quieting the mind, also for balancing, regulating the blood pressure, for many, many benefits. Like push back and forth. Inhale, do like a plankish, roll your arms out, squeeze the abdomen, exhale, push back. Feel your toes stretch. Feel the back stretch, and then come back. As you come up, if you are adapt to yoga, you can even bend your knees already. I'm going to say straighten your legs, move up into the down dog, and then into a plank, But you can have your knees on the floor, and then I place the heels on top of the blanket, which is really yummy. Stretches the hamstrings and the calves really well. So go back and forth a few times, whether your knees are on the floor or pushing back. We are releasing all the ways that we feel helpless and disempowered. So we want to bring peace, the ability to create our choices, to adapt to situations, to keep planning in a creative way to recreate ourselves and with the power of our consciousness and our choice. So go back and forth, release any limitations anywhere in the body. No comments, no judgments, okay, I know. Now, when you get to the back, please go ahead and set the base for your down dog. Spread your fingers wide, roll your shoulders back, squeeze the shoulder blades together on your backs. Exhale, squeeze your belly in, tuck your tailbone, lift the knees, and then here, I'm gonna have to adjust my bolster or my legs, my feet, and then I'm gonna put my forehead on the edge of the bolster, pushing the earth away with my palms, lifting the tail up, pressing my heels to the floor, the blanket. Hold. Use your abdomen, use the mind, use your breath, use the intention. Think about moving your hips a little bit to the left and right. In the center, lift the tail, squeeze the abdomen, and tighten your knees. Bring your knees to the floor. Now, I totally spaced out and did not mention, for those of you that maybe the forehead didn't reach the bolster, that's okay. Sometimes I can put the block on top of the bolster. Could have done that, or just pay attention to how it felt and the judgments, the comments. Right now, relax into the child pose. You can center when you press or press. Put pressure or press against the third eye. It helps to awaken and raise your consciousness and to wake up this chakra consciousness. This is the power of your intellect and your knowing, your intuition. So it's a good thing. And so that's okay, little by little. I know my husband has to have 2 bolsters. Even then it's a challenge for him to put his forehead on. So it's okay, little by little, it's a gradual process. So as you're rested in the child pose, say your intention for yourself again. Remember your intention for class and just say it, just to clarify it. Let your ears hear it. Like mine was in my mind, I rely and I have power of consciousness to help me, to guide me. So, ready to do the down dog again? Maybe you want to use a block on top of it. Let's do it. I need to move my bolster. So remember, don't just use your bones to get into the down dog. Curl the toes under, tuck the tail, lift up also so much more comfortable. So forehead on the block, move your butt back and up, heels towards the floor. Press your palms into the mat, move your hips side to side. Enjoy. Keep working. This is enough. You're doing enough. I promise you. Just the fact that you are here. Let go of those negative comments and judgments. You don't do yoga to judge yourself. You're not practicing yoga to gauge yourself, to say something about it, to, pass a judgment or your opinion. Yoga is not about that. Life is not about that. So take another deep breath here. Heavily put your forehead on the block. Move your hips side to side. Open your knees wider and walk your hands away. Stretch those arms. Inhale. And exhale. Walk your hands back to the knees. Let's lift up. And I'm going to ditch the bolster for a few minutes. And here we want to go on a tabletop. We want to eventually come up to a standing pose. But for right now, go ahead and curl the toes under. Put your hands width apart in the cat cow. Now, rounding the back, it's the wrong shape for teaching yoga, right? So pull your abs in and round the back. Curl the chin to the chest. Push the earth away. Keep your back rounded. Push your behind back into a child pose. It's kind of a child pose, but it is a child pose. Push back, rounding the back, curl the toes. Coming back up in the tabletop, and now move your hips to the left and shoulders to the right. Go back to the center, round the back, and go over to the opposite side. When you are in the center, keep the back rounded. Push your hips back and back and back. Very, very good. And come on up into a tabletop. Now lift your left arm up just a little bit so you can still see your hands. Lift up. Breathe into the whole rib side and abdomen. Inhale. Exhale. Go slide that arm under the right arm. Put your shoulder and your head on the floor. Right hand is pressing into the floor, lifting your chest and your ribs towards the ceiling. Twist. Breathe. Inhale and exhale. And then lift up. Take the arm halfway up and bring the hand down. Move your hips side to side. And when you're ready, take the right arm up. Look at it. Exhale. Swing it down. Carefully put your temple on your side of the head on the floor, your shoulder, and pressing the left palm into the floor. Lift your hips and ribs and chest towards the ceiling. Even your gaze. And a lot of us have tenderness in the morning. You know, sometimes we sleep, you know, in the wrong posture, and then we wake up, it's like tight. A lot of us have had some procedures done on our lower back, so be gentle. And then press into the left arm, lift yourself up, squeeze the abdomen, lift that arm, look at it, breathe into the chest. Exhale, hands on the floor. Now press the tops of the feet to the push back. You want to go sit on your heel. And then go back on the tabletop and into a plank. Put some weight on your arms, squeeze the abdomen. Press into the tops of the feet. Feel your calves fire up when you go sit on your heels. Your heels and your feet are aligned, okay? Nice and parallel. And then let's go. Arms come right into squeeze your legs and buttocks into a plank. Exhale, go back into a hero pose, right? Push back. And then again, take your hands behind you. And as you do that, lift your buttocks off. Lift your buttocks off your heels. Lift your knees off the floor. And go back and put your knees on the floor. Tops of the feet. Your toes are not touching. Come back. I'm going to move forward just so you can see. And sit on your heels. This is a lot, right? Put your hands behind you. Fingers away from the body. Lift your buttocks. Squeeze. Feel the stretch in your quadriceps. Lift the chest. Lift your heart. Squeeze the shoulder blades on your backs. And then again, heels come down. Consciously pull your abs in. Go put some weight on your hands. And transition into your plank. Squeeze the abdomen away from the floor. And then again, knees on the floor. Push back. Hands behind you. Lifting the buttocks. This time, maybe go bring your fingertips towards the buttocks. Lifting up. Holding this for a minute more. Breath more. Lift, hold. And then come here as you sit on your heels. Lift yourself up on your knees. Step your right foot forward and then go back. That's right. Lift your toes off the floor. My front leg is still bent. Bent boy, do I feel a stretch in my front hamstrings? Put your foot on the floor. Move your hips forward. Good. Go back. Lift your toes off the floor. I'm laughing because I know this is where all are like, oh my gosh, so much tightness. Go put your foot flat on the floor. Move your hips forward. Look forward. Maybe even look up. And then go back one more time. Try your best to straighten your front leg. Curl the toes. This time as you put your foot flat on the floor, move your hips forward. Hands on your leg. Lift out of that. Open that whole side. See how my knee, how far back it is? Come back. Take your hands inside. Slide your front foot back. Put your feet together. Push back into a child pose. Walk both hands over to the left side of the mat. Your hips shift to the right. Go to the opposite side. Stretch the side body. It feels so nice in the arms, your hips. Come back into a tabletop. From here, walk your hands to your knees. So sit straight up. Take your left foot up. I know it's the internet wobbly. I get the what do you call the notification on there. I feel so bad about that. But hang in there with me. Go move your hips forward. So don't be here. This is not okay. This is really not, you don't get a whole lot. So move your hips forward. Put your hands on the front leg. Lift that chest, go back. And then shift back, lift your toes. And go forward. Just easy forward. Feel it. Don't judge. And if you do, just don't worry about those judgments or comments. Go back and lift your front toes. Exhale, go put your foot flat on the floor. Move your hips forward. Take a breath. Look up, lift the chest. Go back and lift your toes. This time, straighten the front leg. I know if you move your butt side to side, that's okay. Go forward. This time, you're ready to put your hands on the front leg. Lift the chest. Press into your back foot. You guys are doing so good. I can just feel it. Go back and slide your front foot back. Move your behind back and back. Curl the toes under. One more time. This time we're going to do the grand finale. Now everybody's warmed up. We can do this. Step your right foot up. Put your hands on top of the front leg. This time lift the back knee and ground your back foot on the floor. Good job. And then come back into the center. Go side to side. Good. Catherine said the connection is really bad today. I'm so sorry. I don't know what to do about it at this time. Go move back and forth. Just bend one knee, move side to side. And then from here, drop your head all the way. Lift the tail. Go ahead and bring your knees back on the floor. So what we're going to do is we're going to sit one more time and reach our arms overhead. Inhale the arms alongside you. Take one arm up. And exhale, release. And from here, let us go ahead and sit on our sit bones, all right? As you sit on your sit bones, open one leg out, bring one knee to the chest. And from here, I'm going to go, you guys are sitting here, your navel is forward. I'm sitting sideways, just so I can see you. But one leg is out, very nice and straight. One leg is in. So you want to take that heel, that's my left knee is bent. Left heel goes inside the left groin area, okay, groin area. As you do that, sit straight up. You can take your hands behind you, that helps. We want to really open the hips and stretch the hamstrings, okay? So stay with me for 3 breaths here, and I'm going to try something really quickly and see if that makes any difference. Send me a text again that I did something and read something. Let me know if that helped. And I think it's really windy. I think when I get my connection, that wall connection, I think that should really take care of it. And now I have my right leg out, left knee in. I'm going to put my left hand on the floor so you can swap it if you're on the other side. Take this arm up and over. That should feel nice. Shoulders are achy. Put your fingers behind you. Lift that elbow. Breathe into that side body. Face is calm and relaxed. Now take that right from waist. But if you just touch that leg, it could be on your thigh. Just take the other arm up and over. Feel the whole side body. You got it? Let's go back again. Put your left hand, right arm up. And then come back and relax into that. That's good. Now let's switch sides already. Before we switch, let's put our feet together. touch your toes or just sit straight up. You don't have to like go press the knees out, towards the floor. Just be here, easy and very comfortably, sitting upright. Very, very good. Now the next inhalation, let's go ahead and bring that right knee in, left leg out, and the excited or my left leg is so like it's over here, like I can't even take it way out. Some of you can go way deep. It's not about that. Remember, it's about feeling it. It's about claiming your power. It's about choice. Okay, what can I do now in this moment? And there are those props that you have. You can place a blanket under your leg, or you can place a blanket inside, of this right here. You can comfort the leg. You can squeeze a blanket like this behind the knee as you bring the foot inside. This helps the knee. So if you put a blanket or even a towel between your knees, we didn't mention the towel before class, but I'm going to act like this knee is sensitive, so I'm going to prop it up. Now I have the other leg out. My foot is flexed. And as I take my right hand, so we're just going to be here for right now. Good. Nobody is sending me any notifications. Catherine and Leslie, I hope that you can hear and everything stabilizes. It's really windy. So hands is my right knee that's propped up. Take your right hand behind you, reach through the left arm. Use the power of your abdomen, your choice, your breath. Stay here, the power of presence. And then bring the left arm on the left leg. Take the right arm up and over. This increases the stretching of the side body, also the leg, the hamstrings. Squeeze your core. Go ahead and take that one more time up and over. And with your next inhale, bring the arm back down. And let's go ahead and place the feet together. All right, so the sole of your feet together, just rock yourself side to side. And with your next breath, place both hands behind you. So I'm going to turn this way because I'm right by the wall and didn't have enough room. But as you put your feet together, the knees drop out. Take your hands behind, pressing into your palms, lifting the chest. Easily rock your legs side to side and press your knees down. Keep your tailbone moving back towards the floor, lifting the abdominals. Take a few deep breaths here. So now, as your mind generates thoughts and judgments and comments and all kinds of things come and go, take your attention to those in your hip area, your thighs, your lower back, your pelvis. Let your abdominals lift and move the pelvis back. Another deep breath here. Drop. Just hang out here for a little bit. Just hang out here for a little bit. Slowly come up. If possible. If it's not happening, your knees are sensitive, whatever, just put your legs, just maybe even just put them like this, okay? Upright. Regroup, reset. I know this internet frustrates sometimes. Our ego or we get agitated, it makes you nervous or like interrupts the experience. But with the power of your attention, sit here for a moment. And as you breathe in and out, bring your focus to the part between the eyebrows. And let the shoulders drop. Let your shoulders drop. Let your belly fill with lots of breath. And then shrink your abdominal area as much as you can as the breath releases. Let's practice that belly breath one more time. Head, shoulders relaxing. Inhale, expand the diaphragm. Your belly, your navel center below the navel. And exhale, begin to shrink. The abdomen, the below the navel, the ribs, the diaphragm, squeeze it out, all the breath. So now let's go ahead and lie on our bellies and practice this breath. So as you lie on your abdomen, because sometimes it'll take a minute for the back to release. Sometimes you need to keep your abdominals and your butt and legs really active for that safe transition. And then lie on your back. I meant to say your belly. Put your legs straight out, feet together, legs together. Make sure that you're super comfy and then relax into it. When ready, if possible, I'm going to use my blanket to put my forearms on. So I'm going to put my hands. You can just put your hands directly, put your forehead directly on your hands, directly on the floor. So as you relax here, begin to tune back into the breath. If this is not feeling super comfy, a choice is to lift your shins off the floor. Always takes the stress and the tension and the pressure from the back. You can keep your buttocks active through this to make this possible, or you can cross your ankles and tighten as if you want to like break your ankles free from one another. Squeeze and create activity in your buttock area, the pelvis area, your legs, your calves, okay? That action will strengthen the back muscles more so that this makes this possible, this posture possible for you. So as you rest your forehead on your hands, relax the shoulders. Listen to the sound of your own breath. Breathing in fully. And all the breath. 3 more times. Belly pushes into the floor, When you inhale, belly button moves against the floor. When you inhale, your whole abdominal, pelvis, your backs, usually areas. And contract all those areas. One more time. Now try straightening your knees if you have the feet up. And now everybody try to relax your feet, your calves. Put your big toes together. Toss the feet on the floor. See how this feels. About now, I am able to move the blanket away because my back released and I became more, spine became elongated. And I get to just rest deeper. Shoulders relaxing more. Now my breath. How does your back feel right now? And sometimes you may want to even slip a blanket directly under your belly or under your rib cage. Try. Do whatever you can. The power of your choice. Prop yourself up and see what worked for you. Maybe just forget about the blanket. Maybe just go directly on the floor. And you can hear the sound of your own breath, which is super, super therapeutic. It's so nice to just breathe like that, concentrate like that. Just one more deep breath here. Now let us do something add on to this. Now go ahead and lift your head. Lift your head and begin bring some activity in your legs, your feet, your thighs, your buttocks, and your abdomen. And place your hands by the ribs as far as you can. Bring those elbows in rather than out. Like bring your elbows in and begin to press in your palms and lift your belly. Lift the head, if you're looking straight forward, keeping those legs on the floor. Notice how your back muscles started to activate. Yes? Nice. So breathe in, same way we were breathing a minute ago in a passive way. Now inhale in an active way. Squeeze those elbows into the body, squeeze the abdomen, legs. Chest is lifting, shoulder blades are squeezing on your backs. Hold, breathe, breathe. And hold another breath, and then relax all the way. Lift your feet up and relax your arms alongside your body. Again, inhale, slide your hands back down on by your ribs. Lift up, squeeze those back muscles. Lower back, middle back, upper back. Squeeze the shoulders down. Breathe, inhale all that hope, the power of co-creation. And exhale, release the worry, resistance. Forehead goes to the floor or on the blanket, feet lifting. You can even slide your hands away from your buttocks and forearms on the floor. And then exhale, straighten those legs, hands by your ribs. Lift up. It's like a rocking back and forth, but goodness, we're doing it really slowly. Rise up, like from the ashes, right? Inhale, empowerment. Exhale, releasing fear, doubt, weakness, helplessness. Any way that can get you stuck and fearful. And then exhale, rise up to the moment. In this moment, I can do this. I can do that. I can be this way. I can be that way. What makes me feel more strong? I want to choose that, right? And go forward. Really surrender your fears. Surrender your helplessness. Surrender all the ways you kick and scream and have temper tantrums in dealing with God and the essence of this God nature, the divine presence and the power, the universal consciousness, and all that we're confronted with. Letting it all go now. Now, I feel like you can put your temple on the floor or just simply roll over to your right side. Side lying posture today for Shavasana. So I am going to trust that you have some things to prop yourselves with. Maybe you have a blanket for the head to rest on. Maybe you have a block to put between your legs. Maybe you have a sheet of like covering your bodies like that. Maybe you want to just tuck your head into the sheet. Just curl up like an embryo fetal position. Super, super comfy. Or you can even hug your bolster in your arms. I will sit up to guide you. If you have a sandbag, also place over your hips like that. If you want to, if you want to lie on your back, you can put your your sandbag over your hip bones or your belly. You can put one over your heart. You can put one on your ribs. I have had Students have used up to 12 sandbags on their body, even more, maybe 16. So yeah, those AirPods just drop out of your ears. You're so right, Devin. Okay, so everybody, bring yourself to a very comfortable posture. You can rest and be motionless in. Take your time. And by the way, this is a very important part of the class, yoga practice. So as you feel yourself relaxed, take a moment to just drop. Let gravity pull you down, heavy and relaxed. Not a concern about anything right now. Only focused on how comfortable you feel. Really, really comfortable. If you notice any part of the body that feels tense, tight, or uncomfortable, go ahead and release it. Breathe into that area and release, relax. Allow your whole body to just relax. Just give yourself permission to relax. Sometimes it's about that. Take a couple of deep breaths. Breathe into your belly, your rib cage, your chest, your backs. Easily and comfortably. With your next inhalation, just let go. Let go even of the breath now. Now, as we relax in this few minutes of deliberate, conscious relaxation, that means you made the choice to let your body relax. This is different than when you're just on vacation, sitting by the beach, and there is nothing to worry about usually those times. Then your body naturally goes into relaxation because of the elements and, like planned vacation from the everyday lives. But in this moment, you have taken every ounce of your power of choice to give your body the permission to just let go. This has taken so much energy right now to create this deep relaxation within your own selves. So this is really a power of choice. As if you say inside, it's okay to let go. It's okay for me to let go. And now, with your next inhalation, drop even deeper into this relaxation. Your eyes, your mouth, Your tongue, your throat, your neck, everything is relaxing. And now think about bringing the image of the full moon into your mind's eye. See yourselves in the safe place, maybe even by the ocean. The reflection of the moon on water, the full silvery moon on water. Maybe you're sitting in your backyard, or right here at Hefner Lake. Wherever you are, anywhere in the world, see yourselves sitting under the full moon. That light, bring it to the very crown, as if there was a silver, it's an energy channel. And your top of your head, the crown opened up, it's opening up right now for you to let that beautiful, silvery, cooling, loving, relaxing energy through the crown, bringing it to you. It's made for you. It has been created for you to receive this calming, relaxing, cooling, beautiful energy of soft glow of this light through every nerve, every cell, every gland inside of your body. Breathe however you want to breathe. I say breathe comfortably and easily. Use your breath to bring that light, expansiveness. The whole sky is being lit by this light going through you. So feel yourselves glowing with this light too, just like the silvery light of the moon. Inhale and exhale. So good. So if there's any holdings, any parts, and let them receive instant healing right now. Breathe into that area and receive the light of the moon, all that love and light to heal those parts of the body. 3 more deep breaths. This is your opportunity right now to receive massive amounts of your own body right now with this concentrated, loving energy of the moon experience. 1 more breath here. And as you exhale, see your whole body glow with the light equally. It feels so nice and relaxing. And sometimes the mind is still going at it. Don't worry about it. The mind is so smart and knows you are smarter. However, the power of your awareness is much more smarter than the power of the smartness of the ego. And it's okay. Bring that. The light of the moon has brought healing also to your own ego. It needs to know its place. And you must know its place. You are much more stronger and more powerful than the power of the ego. Now it's time to wiggle our toes and our fingers. We get to move. Luxury to take a nap at this time and just stay with this meditative state of being. By all means, rest here. Otherwise, slowly bring yourself to a seated with the eyes closed. And once you are up, place your hands over, feeling connected more than ever. Your hearts, your bodies, your spirit, your breath. Remind yourself of your intention for class today, for your yoga. I am powered. I use the power of my own consciousness to propel me forward in this moment. I am co-creating the experience of my life. And in me honors the love and light within you. Jai. Jai. That means may you be victorious. And I thank you, the love and light within me honors the love and light that is within you. And I thank you again for joining me today. The system is not perfect yet, but I am so working on it, almost day in and day out. But I think by the end of the website, the connection, the internet. So with that said, I have two announcements for you. One, as most of you know, the physical yoga studio is officially closed now. And that was one of my choices that I had to make in this vulnerable time in my life, in my humble life, and also in the choice of to empower my community, to ensure all of y'all's safety and my own family safety. So it was not a unconscious choice, but all I knew, and I was confronted with many big choices that I had to make. And so that was based in my yoga, that was based in consciousness, and it was an optimal healing. And so that to say, I am, but however, working as hard as ever to bring healing and help those that need healing the way I can serve them. So for now, I want to just say that I am here for you. If you like to set a private session one-on-one, or if you want a family session with me one-on-one on a Zoom situation platform, definitely let me know how I can serve you and be there for you. And so this Friday at 3:00 Central Standard Time in Oklahoma in the US, we can kind of check some websites to know what time it is where you are. I don't know what time. I think it's an hour or two ahead in Colorado, Sabrina, right? A couple of you are in California, right? And so a couple more. So check the time. 3:00 Friday. I'm having a free seminar. I will, as soon as you sign up on my website, I'll send you a link. You can join me. It's 3:00 Standard Time, Central Standard Time here. It's an hour and a half of workshop, Introduction to Yoga Therapy to Release Trauma. So I will give a lecture, and we will have a question and answer time, and also a 15-20 minutes of a meditation, guided meditation. And then you will receive the recordings of the session as well. And Reiki workshop coming up, it's a certification courses. However, I think the true value in that is two things. One, you can learn to send distant healing, and also you can use that Reiki for self-healing. You use the Reiki to heal your plants, vegetation, your pets, your loved ones, bring in the healing abilities in the body. In it, really, the value of Reiki is that it increases the level of your consciousness, and yet another shifts many layers of consciousness that we have to grow to be our authentic self. And this is about that, to bring empowerment through us and to be able to help others get there and to remain and stay there courageously day in and day out. I hope you decide to join me All the information is on the website. Thank you for believing in my work and for hanging in there and keeping your yoga practice strong. And namaste again, and thank you again for being there with me.